First time flipping a next-gen car back over takes 5 minutes after Chris Buescher said he was okay. Spot on, spot off, Freddie.
I mean, this deal looked like a movie stunt. Like, he spins out, Suarez clears himself off a 4 on the 14 where he's not clear, gets himself wrecked. And, he's spinning down the front stretch, and I forget who it was. I think it was Gilliland. I felt like he was blocked. Somebody was right in front of him, and they kind of darted to the left at the last second. Gilliland went right, and that was a bad idea. So he knocked the 99 back into the 17, and the 17 is just innocently sliding through the infield, and I'm watching on TV.
Well, there's a reason the 17 was sliding, by the way.
What do you mean?
Oh, he got sledgehammered.
Oh, yeah.
By another.
Who hit him?
The 21. So
that's rare that he runs into a wreck.
The funny part is there's like 3 lanes clear on the outside.
But so 17 is now just innocently sliding through the infield, and I'm like, oh, he'll be fine. Because look, talk about this also. That AstroTurf saved probably 3 or 4 race cars on Sunday because we slid through there, Chase slid through there, Larson was through there, like everybody was fine. But this
Chase
17
throttled up.
Yeah.
Chase throttled up and it was like jumping
through. And all of a sudden, the 17 is like somebody hit a button and the thing just starts flipping over. Obviously, we go back and look at it. He took a flush shot to the right front wheel, and it tucked under the car, and that's what kind of propelled it to start flipping over. But I didn't really have an issue with I've seen a lot of people complaining about how long it took. I think that they communicated with Chris. Chris told him he's fine. So then they took their time to do the right thing and get everything flipped over. So you weren't going to risk any further damage to the car or any injury to Chris by flipping it over. Obviously, I think it could go faster if it needs to.
Yeah, dude, let me and Brett stand over here. I might take more, but let's hold you upside down for 5 minutes to see if you can do it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it wasn't fun, but I didn't think there was a need to rush. And I think that if the thing's on fire or Chris is hurt, they can obviously do it a lot faster. So I didn't have an issue with how long it took for the fact that I felt like they knew Chris was okay and it wasn't going to be a big deal.
Anything else to add there, TJ? You were about to talk.
I just think it needs to be faster than that. Like, you go to these midget races and things like that, that car's rolled back over within
the midget race is a little bit smaller.
I get it. I know that.
No pun intended.
I don't think you can say that.
You know what I mean.
Let's be honest. If you had got if you pick Chris Buescher's race team and you said, hey, guys, go out into the turf and flip that car over, is it going to take 5 minutes?
No.
Then why the did we wait 5 minutes to flip this guy over? This is ridiculous. I do agree with you. Hey, listen, I'm watching this wreck play out, and I'm like, holy cow, did he hit a drainage ditch?
That's what I thought.
Like, what made him fly up into the air? But like Freddie said, the right front and the suspension gave way while he was sliding, and it catapulted him up into the air. But once he lands upside down, and to Casey's question, should it take 5 minutes? The answer is absolutely not. We get to Daytona every year. We have a spotters meeting, and they tell us if your driver flips over and the car is not on fire, have him sit tight because he's going to be safer if we come to the vehicle, we flip it in its upright position, and they exit the car versus them undoing their 6-point harness, falling on their head. Who knows what's in there that has moved around during this wreck? They're going to be safer to sit tight. Who the wants to sit tight in an upside-down car for 5 minutes? Dang sure not me. It's not on fire, right? But what happens if it catches on fire? Like, to ask a guy to remain calm, again, if you'd have asked his team of 10 to 12 human beings to walk out to pit road, they could have flipped that vehicle over in a matter of 20, 30 seconds. So
and I promise you, it hit harder during that flip than it was when it lands back down.
Absolutely. This is ridiculous.
When this car was being produced, when they were running all these tests, were there any tests around a wreck such as this?
Oh.
They never tested. I remember, I think it was the Daytona test. They were like, if anybody wrecks, leave your car out there so we can figure out how to tow it. So like leading into the year, they didn't even know how to tow a wrecked race car at this point.
Now they've gotten a lot
better. But that still
better,
takes 5 minutes.
Whoa. It's gotten better than it was the first
It's gotten way better. But
they tow them things off of there.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, the upside down part, like, the driver's okay, you got to get that thing back over quick.
Absolutely. I agree.
Well, it's great that this was the first time after how many races have we had, so.
Wouldn't have guessed Charlotte would have been the first driver.
Yeah, not at all.
Well,
that's a freak wreck, too, though.
We saw Harrison flip so easily in Daytona that I was worried about this car getting upside down frequently. So for us to be this many races in and to have run another plate race, obviously at Talladega.
And as many wrecks as we had in this car.
Tons of wrecks.
We've had a lot of wrecks.
This car's done its job. Now it's time. And look, I'm not MFing the safety crew, right? But at the end of the day, we can't have our fans deserve better. Like, flip the freaking car over. Let's go back racing. We don't need to be sitting there for 5 minutes.
I don't think that's their priority. I think it's making sure that the guy in the car.
The guy in the
is
car
okay.
said he's fine. Flip the car over. Let's go.
Well, you don't know what could happen when they do flip it.
What's
Something goes
the
wrong.
worst
He
thing
just
that
got
could
done
happen?
It's
flipping.
already been destroyed.
When they flip it back
It
over.
flipped 5.5 times before he stopped on his roof.
If there was something that could have moved around that could cause damage, you don't know. They were probably trying to just be careful.
I know you want to sell your home. Do it with our friends at OfferPad. Go get a cash offer right now at OfferPad.com.